Perfect. So we will get started at this point. I already hit record, but welcome everybody to the Content Creator Mastermind. I am the special guest today, right? I don't have anybody else that I'm interviewing today. I typically am interviewing someone else on this platform, and we're going over, the intention of this meeting is to get into best practices on video content, video creation, and how I've been able to really develop myself here over the last couple of months. I mean, I've been on this social game for a minute, but I really started to take it really serious just recently. So I want to share with you guys some of those things that I'm actually doing that are really helping me out to do that. But before I get started up and into the formal part of the meeting, I just would like to know if there's any specific questions about Instagram Reels or anything like that that I can get into before we get the actual meeting going on. I just want to make sure that we address everything you guys have as a question. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my strategy, the apps that I'm using, the cadence, right? How I come up with the content. I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of that stuff. But is there anything specific that you guys have as a question that are like, man, you know what? I want to do content, but I have this as a concern, or I have this in the way, anything like that for you guys? Going once, going twice.
Hey Leo, how you doing? Hey Adrian.
Hey, good to see you, bro. Or good to hear you. Good to hear you.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm out from Cirilo's office. So hey, Leo, I just have a question. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of reels on videos from you, but me as a realtor, I'm more into information, to generate leads, right? I know that there's like different concepts, like to recruit agents to grow your team, but now I'm going step by step. But now I'm like create leads, and then maybe in the future I'm gonna jump to create content to recruit agents. But for now, lead generation, information that buyers or sellers would like to know and get, so that when they see my videos, they will be like, oh, I like Adrian's video because he provides us information, something like that.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you, man. Appreciate the question. Absolutely. We'll definitely address that. Anybody else that has a question that is right there that you would like to learn about, this would be your opportunity. Okay, cool. All right. So I'm going to just go ahead and get started up here. I'm going to share my screen. And this is right now what you guys are seeing. And I want you guys to take note of this. I am posting my videos. All right. And this is my way of doing it. By the way, I'm not saying that I'm an expert, that I got it all figured out. I'm not the guy that's going to have all of the answers either. There's probably people that are doing a way better job than I am. So I just want to tell you guys that up front. This presentation is going to be my personal experience. It's going to be about what I am doing. And what I would recommend that you guys, get out of this presentation, take what works and take whatever you think is going to be valuable for you and your business. And also anything that you don't see that there's going to be value for you and your business, discard it. But one of the things that I do excel at, because I do tell people this all the time, I'm not anybody special. I don't have any special formula on creating videos. I literally, one of my superpowers is that I'm just me. I am myself, right? And that's one of the things that as you're creating content, you really want to lead with that. You want to lead with where you're interested already in doing things. Like I've interviewed several different people, and one of the common things that they share with me is that they're sharing something that they're already doing. They're just documenting the process. For us in real estate, by the way, it's extremely, I would say, simple, right? Especially if you're a productive agent and you're out in the field, what you got to do is basically document what you're doing, right? So first thing in the morning, what are you doing to prepare for your day, right? Those are things that you want to document. What are things that you're doing in for the day? Also, you're showing a property. That's an opportunity for you to document, do a video about that, showcase the property. If you're, door knocking, showcase the fact and document the fact that you're door knocking, right? So you want to make sure that you're documenting all the different aspects of your business as you're doing your business, because that's where your content is going to come from. I'm not doing anything extremely, special in regards to that. I'm just documenting my process on what I'm doing daily, and that's where your content is going to come from. One piece of advice that I can give you guys probably want to write this website down. This is called Answer the Public. And answerthepublic.com, what this does is that this is a research website that researches the top questions that consumers are asking about any subject. So for example, we're talking about real estate, obviously. So what I did is that I punched in real estate in this platform called Answer the Public, and it basically gave me the top questions, the top 80 questions that consumers are asking for. So if you have an issue with coming up with content, I just gave it to you right now. You have 80 ideas on creating video. So, where real estate is, that's literally like, these are Google searches, where real estate is booming, right? So you could do, hey, this is where real estate is booming. That could be your hook for your video. Where is real estate in Portland? Like, these are, and they have it broken down into where, can, how, why, are, which, when, who, right? You have it all broken down. So you can also go to these ones. These are, why real estate development, why real estate is better than stocks, why real estate private equity, why real estate is a good career, why real estate agents fail, why real estate interview. So this website, you can get specific about it, but this is going to give you the top searches on Google for your certain domain. So I would go to here to get some ideas about content, right? So if you're thinking about like, well, what kind of content do I do? This is a really good site to go to. It's called Answer the Public. The other thing is that for my videos, what I'm using is I'm just using this. I'm using my cell phone. So I'm not using a special camera. I'm not paying a videographer. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I am literally just using my cell phone, right? So I just want you guys to know that you don't need any special type of equipment. If you do want your sound quality to be better, one of the microphones that I recommend is these. This is the DJI, audio kit. This is what I use, guys. The DJI, I paid $360 for this. I didn't start off with this. Obviously, I basically was just using the audio on my phone. But as I started to make more and more content, I started getting a little bit more serious about it. So I actually bought these mics. They're DJI. They're $365. So I'll drop in the chat where you can get this microphone. But this is it. Like, I literally just take it out of the little case, right? This is how the case looks. You have two separate mics. So if you're doing an interview as well, let's just say you're closing a transaction, or you want to interview one of your buyers and talk about their experience, you can literally put the mic on you first, right? And then you can give the mic to your client. And then all you would do, you don't even need to download any special software or anything. You literally just connect this little device on your cell phone like this. And that's what I do. I literally connect it from there, and I put in the microphone on me, and it starts to record. So $365. This has been one of the best investments that I've done. So I highly recommend this. It's a DJI microphone, mobile microphone set. It looks just like this. Also, if you want a little bit more of stability on your videos, right? If I usually just do handheld, right? I'm using that. But if you even wanted to get a little bit more, techie, and you wanted to get some more stuff, I use this. This is another really powerful tool that I've used. It's the DJI gimbal. And you basically just drop your phone into it, and I activate it, and boom, it's ready to go. And I can literally record myself just like that. So this is another really easy way for you to do something like that, where this is going to stabilize. It's going to have me, get in front of the camera. I put it in front of me, I put on the mic, and I just start recording. So I would recommend the DJI Osmo, right, for the stabilizer. And then I would use the DJI mics, right? So I just want to give you guys the basics. So also, if you have any questions as I'm talking, feel free to punch it into the chat. I'll make sure to address it as we go. But those would be the two pieces of equipment that you can buy as an option. Again, when I started doing content, I didn't have the gimbal, and I didn't even have the microphone set, right? I was just using my cell phone. So One of the things that I also get questions on a lot when I'm actually doing my videos is that people are asking me if I have a certain lighting kit, or if I have a special lights or anything like that. And to be honest, I don't have any special lighting. What I do use is that I use the sunlight, right? So typically for me, when I record my videos are, very early in the morning, like the twilight times, or later in the evening when it's about to be sunset. You're going to get much better exposure, much better video quality when you do something like that. Make sure that your face is obviously, looking towards the sun. That way you can capture that light, that natural light, and that's going to help you to show up a lot better on your videos. Natural light is the best, absolutely. So that's the way you want to do that part of it. Now, if we get into where I'm posting on YouTube, on YouTube Shorts, right? Because we're talking specifically Reels. I'm posting on YouTube Shorts. I'm posting on LinkedIn. I'm posting on TikTok. I'm posting on Facebook. And I'm also posting on Instagram. All of these different platforms, again, I'm using the same video and I'm repurposing that same video throughout all the platforms. A really good, like, simple structure that I recommend for you guys, which I was doing prior to November. I was committed to just doing one video a week, right? And you want to make sure that you're also doing the videos like this, up and down. You want to make sure you do that. You don't want to shoot it sideways, because on Reels, you're going to want to do the up and down format just like this. That way you can upload it and it looks good. If you shoot it the other way, if you shoot it this way, it's not going to fit in the Reel format. So I wouldn't recommend you guys do that. You guys want to shoot it up and down, right? So that's one of the things that I did. And I just get in front of the video, I in front of the camera, I record myself. But I would say a structure, a very simple structure, would be one video a week. And again, you're not doing anything special. You're just going to document what you already do, right? Let's just say you had a powerful conversation with the buyer, a powerful conversation with the seller. You had a recent transaction that closed. You're showing a property. You're previewing a property. All of those different instances, whatever comes to mind, you want to talk about it, and you want to keep it 60 seconds or less. All right. So that's what I want you guys to think about as well. Do the video 60 seconds or less. Anything longer than that, I mean, I know that Instagram now allows you to do up until 1.5 minutes, but I've actually seen that the videos that I do that are shorter are actually performing better than the longer videos. So for Reels, you want to make sure that you're doing 60 seconds or less, and you're repurposing the same content across all platforms. So any questions so far on what I'm talking about right now? I want to make sure that you guys are, and I'm trying to run through the basics of how I'm doing it. So I hope you guys are getting value from it. But any questions, make sure you type them in here into the chat. This would be your opportunity to do that. In addition to recording your video, right? Because this is probably going to be what's in the way of you guys recording video, to be honest, right? It's not about, you probably have all the ideas, but you're probably not posting because you may be worried about how you look, how you're showing up. No, that was there for me too. When I was doing videos very early on, I had it that I didn't like the way my voice sounded, to be honest. I hated it. When I would hear my videos again, I honestly didn't even want to listen to them. Right. I was worried about, if I looked a certain way, or if I didn't look a certain way. I mean, I wanted to make sure before I was posting content, before I was actually doing it, I was so in my head about thinking about what it was going to be and how it's going to show up. And the thing is that you just want to get on the court and actually start to take action. And one of the things that I always say is that you got to be willing to do it badly to be great at it. So when I started doing videos, it was only the structure, a very simple structure. So if you're doing 0 videos right now, one simple structure is just commit yourself to doing 1 video a week. That's what I was doing all the way to November. I had a coaching call with one of my mentors, and he said that I should be doing 2 videos a day. So in November and December, I started to do that cadence of doing 2 videos a day. And again, up until that moment in time, I was just doing 1 video, which is already, again, more than 90% of agents, because I think a lot of people are not doing video, period. But then I took it up another notch, and I, took his challenge, and I've been producing 2 pieces of content every day. At first, when he told me 2 pieces of content, to be honest, I thought it was insane. I was like, there's no way I'm going to be doing 2 pieces of content every single day. But what I found is that by doing 2 pieces of content is that it's gotten easier to do 2 pieces of content a day than it was to do 1 piece of content a week. I also have found, because of the amount of volume of videos that I'm doing, I'm learning what works and what doesn't work. So let me actually show you guys my actual platform, and I can show you what the videos look like. And my intention, by the way, the first thing you got to do when you're doing videos, you got to have an intention of who you're targeting. So for me, I'm targeting agents. That's my target. So if you're targeting buyers and you're targeting sellers, you want to make sure that your message is connected to buyers and sellers, right? So talk about the ups and the downs in the transaction. You don't want to just share the goods. You don't want to just share the wins. You want to share the things that not to do, right? You're thinking about buying a house. Please don't buy a car, right? A lot of people just miss that. So this is my platform. These are the different videos that I've done. And as you guys can see, some videos get more engagement than others. I posted this one today, appointment machine event. I did an event here in Riverside, 766 views. I did this one yesterday. I posted it at 11:30 at night. So the other thing is that I would say is there is analytics on your Instagram where you can see what times it's good to post. But again, if you're not posting and you're not doing enough volume, don't even worry about that. That's going to get in your way. So my commitment is to do videos a day. So last night I posted it pretty late because, again, my commitment is to do 2 videos a day. So I posted it pretty late, but I still got almost 500 people to watch that video. I did this one for a Happy Valentine's Day, and I had a lot of engagement on this one. 2,100 views, 358 likes, probably like one of my most liked videos. And this was a Valentine's, post that I did with myself and my girl. I took one of my stories from 3 years ago, yesterday, it was 2 days ago, and I just repurposed it. And this one was watched 892 times, and it was not a very high quality video. I posted a video about I am not special, right? Because a lot of people think, again, because I'm in front of a camera, they think I have some sort of special magical power. And I literally said, hey, I'm not special. And I did a 60-second video, and this one got watched 1,600 times and 105 people liked it, right? We had a top producer that joined us out of Utah. I posted that as well. 1,500 views on that, 46 likes. Text messaging cadence, right? Text messaging do's and don'ts, 1,100 views. So as you guys can see, I'm just like, where I find my content is every single day I'm in conversation, right? And that's what you should do anyways, right? In real estate, you got to be in conversation with buyers and sellers every single day. So when I'm in conversation with my clients, which are agents, I'm constantly getting ideas by speaking and connecting with different people. So accountability, right? I did this one about accountability. I got almost 1,800 views. So you guys can see I've been keeping up the consistency. And one of the things that I'm also doing, I'm doing these thumbnails, right? Because what you don't want is that when somebody goes to your page, if they can't easily recognize what your video is about, they're not going to click on it. And I learned this actually from Gabe Mendez. Many of you guys know Gabe. Before I learned that myself, I used to just post the video without any sort of words. So you got to make it really easy for the consumer. Like, so if I'm targeting real estate clients, these are I would say, 5 steps to buy a house, 5 steps to sell a house. This is what you don't want to do in buying. Talk about a success story of buying a house. So you want to make a short little caption, so that way when people look at your storyline, they can see like, wow, okay, they already know what they're going to get when they click on this video. So you want to make sure that you're doing this little thumbnail in the front so people can easily recognize what your video is about. Like this one, I did this video and it took me 30 seconds, guys. Top 5 books for mental health. This one had almost 9,000 views, and I did this like in 30 seconds, right? So the other thing I also want you guys to think about is that you don't know which video is going to work really well, and you don't know which one is not going to work. Some of the videos that I do, I think a lot about it. I've even had some paid videographers that I use, and like their videos don't perform as good as the ones that I shoot with just my phone, right? Like this one I shot on my phone. I sat down in front of the camera and I shot it on my phone. So all of these different videos, as you can see, I'm doing it straight from my phone. This one, I did a haircut with my dad. I got 1,500 views. Again, I just documented what I was doing. So that's where your content is going to come from, right? you also see there's another one here. This one has 2,900 views, 2,800 views. So I'm going to get into what tools I'm using as well on how I've created these reels, right? So for the thumbnails, guys, make sure that you guys also have Canva. So how many of you guys have Canva? Anybody in here using Canva already? Yes, no? Okay, cool. I think.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And Paulina, do you have a question? Or
no, I was just raising my hand. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Awesome. And if you did have a question, it's totally cool, right? I want you guys to engage. Okay, perfect. So I absolutely love Canva. This is where I create my thumbnails, right? This is where I do my little thumbnail here. And this is where I create all of my stuff, like all of my videos, all of my thumbnails for my video, everything I'm creating on here. So Canva, you guys absolutely need this platform. And you can just put in here at the top, right? If you want to even have like social media stuff, you can click social media. You can do Instagram stories, for example, and this will pop up your Instagram stories, and it'll give you different ideas that are already done for you, where you can just easily implement, some of these. And this is how I do it. I just take one of the posts that's already done, and I just customize it. That's directly correlated and connected to what the story that I want to talk about. So for example, you guys see this is my thumbnail, right? So I put a picture in the background, and then I just put in, like, let's just say I was creating another video right now. I would put, top five ideas for content. So I could do something like that, right? And then I would delete this because this is not relevant for the message anymore. And in the background, I would just use a different picture. I would go to uploads, and let's just say that I want to use this picture, right? I would delete this other one, and then I would use this one in the background, and boom, now I have this video. And then this, I got to just basically send it to the back because then the position is in the front. So I'm going to send it backwards, and there it is. You guys can see I created this little thumbnail for it, but this is exactly how I'm creating my thumbnails on my videos. That way it looks attractive, right? Again, a consumer can go easily look at and say, all right, cool. That's this video. When I click on it, it's going to be the top 5 ideas for content. That's what I'm going to be looking for, right? So I would definitely use Canva. That's the platform that you want to use. So one of the other things is that you guys probably see my videos. Like, let's just say we click on this one, for example. Let's see if I'm able to see it without logging in.
The law of reciprocity. What is the law of reciprocity, right? And as I'm walking around, I'm really thinking about the message that I will formulate for you guys.
Boom. So you guys see the words and the letters in my video, right? So that app that you guys want to use for that is called Captions. This app you guys got to have. Okay. This is how you're going to be able to put in the words in the video. It's called Captions. This is a must-have for your content. Okay, so it's going to be Canva, and it's going to be Captions. This is an app that you can use. I think it's on only for iPhones. I don't know if it's for Androids, unfortunately. But this app is the one that I do that helps me to put together the words. All right. So questions so far, or is this connecting with you guys? Okay, great. All right.
Well,
So
quick question. So when you do your Canva and you put, what did you call it? A thumbnail?
Yep.
Okay. So then you use that as your background, and then you can still do your video in front of it with it in your background. Is that what you were saying?
That's just for the person to see the main, like, so let me go back to it.
Thanks.
The only intention of your thumbnail is for people when they see your Instagram, for them to be able to recognize your video. So it's just the first image that they see, right? Like this video, it's a beautiful picture, but there's nothing there that says like what I'm doing, right? Like you're going to click on it and you're going to kind of guess, but it's a good picture. So it got a lot of engagement. But the main thing is that you want to put in there what it is going to be. Like that way, when a customer, like what you want to become as a real estate agent, you want to become the resource for your clients. So let's just say you had 50 videos and all you had was the five things to do when buying a house, the 5 things not to do when buying a house, what you need to qualify, how to stage your home, you know, success story about buying a home, success story about selling a home, right? So you want to put that as a thumbnail in the front. So when somebody looks at it, it's kind of like a magazine. They look they're going to be able to see the page, because if you just have pictures or you just have the video itself, it's not going to look clean like this. And people are not going to be able to. So if I go back, let me see if I can go back far enough, because I haven't always been doing this. So if I go farther back, you guys can see how my stuff used to look, right? Like it used to look like this, and I've been getting better over time. Let me go back here. Let me go back here. It wants me to log in. So you guys can see this one doesn't have the thumbnail. These are my older videos. They don't have thumbnails. So you see me with a hat in a car, and it doesn't say what the video's about, right? So again, somebody can't see what the video's about. Somebody can't see what this video's about. Somebody can't see what that video's about. Somebody can't see. And even though I didn't have that, these videos still did well. Like this one, I had 232 likes. And I had this video watched almost 7,000 times. So again, you could do it without it, right? I'm just kind of giving you guys different opportunities of like, this is what I'm doing now. But like this is what my content used to look like. Right? And again, right, because I've been doing so much, it's getting better, and I'm getting better at it. So that's the intention of the thumbnail. Like you want to make sure that when somebody sees it, they're going to be able to see it like right away. What is this video about? Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. Awesome. 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 So let me go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use like what I'm talking about right now. I'm going to log into my Zoom on my phone. And then what I'm going to do is that I am going to show you guys how to do it like video on the spot, right? Because this is exactly what I go through. By the way, some people batch their videos. What batching means that they put on their calendar like 4 or 5 hours in one day, and they shoot multiple videos in one day. That is definitely a good idea. If you want to do it like that and you operate like that, go ahead and do it. For me, I wake up really early, and I like to keep my ideas extremely fresh. So I'm creating my content daily. And again, I'm doing these videos daily. Like the videos that you guys see today will be from today, like literally what I'm doing. And then you also, when you're shooting like a large amount of videos, the thing that you got to do too is that you got to wear different outfits, because you don't want to be in the same outfit every single time. So because I'm doing the videos daily, I'm dressing different daily, right? So I do one in my suit in the morning, right? That would be more of a professional one. And at nighttime, I'm probably in a hoodie or in a hat. And that's my second video. And it looks different because I'm going to the gym or something, right? So you're going to have 2 different outfits for the day already. You're going to be changing twice. So when I change, I'm doing a video. So that's the way I do it. Okay. Again, I'm not saying that this is the best way to do it. I'm not saying that I'm an expert at it, but that's just the way I do it. So let me go ahead and log in on my phone so I can actually show you guys in real time what I'm talking about. Let's see. I can log in, no audio. Got it. Stay participant. Got it. All right. So let me go ahead and shut the video down. Let me open up the sharing screen. Boom, boom. There it is. All right. So I'm going to share my screen captions. 1 second. Okay, guys, just pulling this up real quick. Trying to maneuver a couple of things at the same time. Okay. So this is the captions app. Can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see my phone? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Okay,
Yes,
cool.
we do.
All right.
See it.
So let's just say you like this is the actual app, right? This is you guys can see these are all my videos that I've done, and this is how I put the captions in all of my stuff right here. So you guys can see I'm using this stuff daily, right? So for this one, let me see if it plays. It's not going to play actually. Yeah, because I'm on Zoom and I'm using the video app to play it. But literally what I do is I do create, and then I import the video that I'm going to be working on, let's just say I want to work on this video. I click the little check mark. I continue with that item. I proceed with English. And then this thing is going to load up and it's going to actually add the captions into my video. So once it's done, which it takes the loading of the captions, guys, it's going to take you about a minute typically. And I'm running Zoom at the same time with this platform, but there it is. It's done with the captions. And then when it's done, it looks like this. Check that out. You could
So
change.
Leo, quick question. Don't you get captions in Instagram as well?
Yes, you do. That's what I used to use. So
What made you switch to this one?
this looks a lot better.
Can you repeat the name of this one?
Captions. Yeah, this looks a lot better. So the Instagram ones, from my perspective, I mean, you could totally do that. I used to use that myself as well, but I started to use this one because it gave me, it just looks better. And then like, let's just say you have right here, you also have different styles, right? So if your brand looks different, right? If you wanted to highlight a certain word, if you want the different types of fonts, so you have a bunch of different fonts that you can play with here. Versus the Instagram, I think you only have like 2 or 3 fonts. And again, I used to use it, right? So if you don't want to invest in this app, it's totally cool. You could use it, but I found that this looks cleaner and better. So this is what the video, once the finished product is there, this is literally what it looks like, because mostly everybody is not going to actually click on your video and listen to the audio. Mostly people are just going to read the captions. So if your video doesn't have captions, it's going to most likely not get engaged with as much as our like a video with captions on. So you want to use something like that. See, this is a video, the same video, actually not this one, probably this one. This is the same video without captions. So you can't see what I'm saying, right? So having the ability to see what you're saying is really, really important. So I did this video as well. I recorded my business partner, Jose. We did a little event here in Riverside. I recorded this stuff again with my phone, and I can take the same video and import it directly into captions and do the video here. Let's just say that you guys need help to create your content because you don't have, I don't know, maybe you guys are having a hard time coming up with something. So you can go to create here. And you can actually import a script directly into here as well. So if you just wanted to read off of the screen, you can actually punch in here, like, look, create a video about buying a home, but top 5 things to consider.
So I guess the other benefit, Leo, of using this is that you can also use the same video to post on Facebook and other social media platforms that may not have the feature of caption, correct?
Yeah, that is that, but the Instagram one, you can also just save it on your phone and you can repurpose it. So you could you could still do that.
Okay.
Yeah, but check this out. Are you guys seeing my screen right now?
Yes.
So what this app is doing is creating a script for me to do a video.
Wow.
So if you wanted to, like, if you don't know what to say, like, you have the script, I wrote it out in what, 30 seconds, guys? And then I can hit record. I can use the captions camera and look at it, pops up the dialogue. So I can just read straight from the app. So if you guys are having a challenge creating content, guys, I just gave you guys the keys. Like, you could do it right there. Even the content, you can, if you know how to read, you can create content.
Did that automatically create the content?
It automatically created the content. Yes.
Well, it's not going to show up on your video caption. It's just going to be for you to read it, right?
Correct. Correct. And it's a teleprompter.
Oh,
right?
wow. Awesome.
So you can
How does
also
it know what you want to say?
the what?
How does it know what to say?
Well, you're gonna right here. You're gonna click here, right? Let's just say create.
It's like IA, right? Based on the topic.
It has AI, correct? So
AI, I'm sorry.
talk about top 3 things to prepare for when selling a home. Generate script. You guys should be paying attention to this. I'm giving you guys literally step by step on what you guys should be doing. You guys should never have a time where you guys say, I don't know what to do. Literally, you guys download this app. Literally, you just did exactly, look, it's creating the script. Selling a home can be an exciting time, but it's important to be well prepared. Here are the top 3 tips for getting ready to list your house on the market. First, you need to make sure that your home is in the top shape. Have a professional inspector, blah, 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 blah. So you can go through this. It is a little wordy. So you can actually just, I would say, read through it and delete some of the stuff that you don't want in here. What the script is also doing here, as you guys can see, it's telling you how long it's going to take for you to read all this stuff. So right now it's already at 127 seconds. So that's a little bit longer. So what I would do is that I would just delete some of this stuff, right? Like it's too long. I would just delete that. I would probably delete, I would just probably delete all of that. That leads to 90 seconds. I'll probably delete all of that. Again, I'm doing it really quickly because I'm live with you guys, but you want to read through it, keep the words that you want. And right now I just deleted it enough for you to do 60 seconds. Again, because you want to keep it within 60 seconds. The other thing you could do is that you could also, change the tone, right? You can have a professional tone. You can do a casual tone. You could do a serious tone. You could do a funny tone. You could do an informative tone. Whatever type of tone, like a little bit more casual. Let's generate a script a little bit more casual, right? So it's going to change up the script for you guys. So again, it's creating it for you. We got to just wait up until it loads up. And boom, 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 boom. There it is. Hello, everyone. If you're thinking of selling your home, these are the few important things you should prepare for. First and foremost is making sure that your house looks great and its absolute best. This means decluttering, deep cleaning, and thinking about staging your home to make it the most attractive to potential buyers. Right? So this is a little bit less formal, right? And again, right, this is something that I typically, what I'm doing with my videos, to be honest, I'm freestyling most of them, but for those of you that may have a challenge coming up with content, this is a really easy way for you to do it. Okay. The other thing is that you could also upload your own script. So you can go to teleprompter and then you can just say, here are the top 5 ways to buy a home. Number 1, hire me. Number 2, I don't know, blah, 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 whatever, so you guys get the message. So you can do something like that, hit record, use the captions camera, and it's going to read it off to you. That way, when you hit record, you're just reading off of the teleprompter. Helpful, guys?
Very
helpful.
Thank you.
Very
helpful.
helpful. Thank you for sharing.
Okay, cool.
And that's all
And that's
from
called
that
Magic Writings Assistant.
It's so this is the captions app.
Oh, that's the captions app.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
all, it says all within the captions app. So as you guys can see, I use this
What do you pay for that, Leo? Do you know?
I don't even know, like 20 bucks or I honestly don't even remember, but it's worth every penny. I mean, this is like literally done for you. It's really, really simple, but I think it's like 20 bucks or something like that. I may be wrong, but those are things that I would for sure use. And then again, Canva, you guys got to use Canva. So for that video, again, right, what I do from there, I do the video, I record it, and then I go into this actual platform, and this is where I create the thumbnail. That way I can integrate everything on Instagram. So let's just say we were going to go to Instagram and we're going to go to the reel. I'm going to do this. There you go. 55 bucks a year. There it is. So I'm going to click this. I'm going to use this video. I'm going to click add. I'm giving you guys step by step. I'm going to click next. It pops up the actual video. It's not playing right now because I'm using Zoom, but I would select a song, right? I also like to put music on my video. So I would say something like this. And then what I do is that I lower the volume on the actual song. So let's just say I wanted to use this song again. I'm going to click on it. Lyrics aren't available for this song. Click done. I'm going to go to the controls here on the left-hand side. I'm going to lower this song to maybe like, I don't know, 10. I'm going to have my camera audio all the way up. That way my voice is coming up first and then the song is second in the background. Now this video has music in the background. I click next. And then the cover, this is what I'm talking about. This is where you want to make sure that, because if I don't put anything in my cover, it's going to just pop up like that, guys. So I'm going to go to edit cover. And then I could even just do something like this, right? Like I can do class. And then I like to do this so I could put it, fit it in the frame. You don't want to have a video that looks like this, where you don't have a like if somebody like goes to your timeline and sees this, they're like, what's going on there, right? But the really cool thing is that you can just add, again, like like something like this looks a lot better. I go to the profile and then I can do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So this, you can actually preview how it's going to come up on your timeline. So you want to make sure that you center it correctly. Sometimes I have to recreate those because like what I did there, if you guys saw that, it didn't even fit into the screen. So I did another one where I had the law of reciprocity a little bit higher. And then this one fit into the screen. That way you can read law of reciprocity and you can see my picture. Now it's centered. And then I would just type in a caption. This is the other thing. This is how easy it is. Okay, guys, check this out. Here, you can click these little 3 dots and guess what? It have the title of the video and you even have a description and you even have your hashtags. All you got to do is copy and paste. Did you guys just see what I just said? Title, description, and hashtags. Welcome to the Content Creator Mastermind. I'm testing out how quickly you can churn out a video.
And this is all in captions?
This is all in captions, correct. Okay, cool. Let me stop sharing my screen. All right, I'm going to pause because I've been going on for a little bit. What questions do you guys have? Or no questions is okay too. But that's basically how I run my show every single day, guys. And this is my commitment. 2 videos a day, every single day. This year, I'm going to do 500 videos. That's my daily commitment. I'm doing 2 videos a day, no matter what, every single day. So I'm making a lot of mistakes. I'm messing up on some videos. It's totally cool. Be authentic, be yourself, share yourself, right? And I literally just give you guys the equipment, the microphone, the apps, right? The 2 apps, Canva, Captions. Those are two apps that you want to use. And yes, I do have a recording. So everybody that's registered for this webinar is going to get a recording after the fact as well. But I would like to pause and check in what kind of questions you guys have, or share any feedback on what you guys are getting from what I'm sharing.
Leo, I have a question.
Sure.
Do you use this also for your YouTube, or that's a complete other training?
So I do the same thing. So I use the same video for the same video that I use on my Instagram. I use on my YouTube. So I literally just copy and paste the same stuff. So you guys can see, like this video actually did you know, this one had 359 views on YouTube, 211 on YouTube. So imagine not only just, thank you for bringing that up, by the way. Yes, I'm posting the same video once it's saved, and I'm posting it on Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and also TikTok. Same video. I'm not doing anything different.
No Facebook?
Facebook as well. Yeah,
Okay.
Facebook as well. Facebook as well. Let me actually show you guys the Facebook. So this is my Facebook right here. And again, right, some people will tell you that you have to make specific content for each category. I don't. I'm just using the same stuff. Right. And again, this is the way it works for me. Right. So this is the same stuff. You guys can see same videos. And unfortunately, I don't have thumbnails on this one because it doesn't allow me to do it. I actually haven't figured it out. but this is the same stuff. I'm just duplicating what I'm doing on Instagram. I'm duplicating on YouTube, and I'm duplicating on Facebook, on TikTok, on LinkedIn. Same thing across all platforms. Was that kind of your question, Erica? Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Tristan, I think you have a question.
Yeah, I had a quick question. What's your feedback that you're getting from your followers on these videos? Are you getting like a good amount of people that are interested and are reaching out to you to kind of help them get approved to buy or sell?
So my audience is different, right? Because I'm not targeting buyers and sellers. I'm targeting agents. You guys are my clients, right? So feedback, I'm getting 1 or 2 agents that are contacting me directly every single day without me having to do a call. Every single day, I have 1 or 2 people that are contacting me about joining my company. Every single day, without me having to do an outbound phone call. Even though I still do those, by the way, I still do outbound phone calls. I love calling, like that's my thing, right? So, but my audience is that. I also get a lot of feedback, people that are just watching my stuff and they're just getting value from it, and then they're just saying like, hey, thank you so much for posting that. It made a big difference for me. Hey, thank you so much for posting that. It made all the difference for my day. And I was going through a rough patch, and your video really helped me. So I'm getting a lot of people that are just reaching out to me that are saying that my videos are helping them with their mental health. Cause I'm also communicating stuff that's life changing. Like I'm in the business of changing lives. That's my main business. So what I'm doing is that I'm using this platform. I happen to be in real estate, but I'm using this platform to attract agents, but my content is actually good for all human beings, right? That want to live a happy life. So my intention is that at least one person sees my video, and at least one person it makes a difference for. If it happens to generate anything else, right? It's kind of like the same way that you would do your door knocking strategy, your open house strategy, your cold calling strategy. It's going to take you some time for you to make deposits into that strategy. And over time, you're going to get, boom, hey, somebody wants to sell. Boom, somebody wants to buy. Hey, my friend wants to sell. So you want to focus on bringing value. Yeah. So hope that
Gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, of course. And it's awesome to hear that you're getting some good feedback.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Of course.
So cool. Any other questions? Any other questions? I want you guys to be fully empowered to do these videos. By the way, guys, I'm telling you again, I don't even like the sound of my voice, and I'm doing these videos, right? Like that's one of the things that was in my way. So whatever your excuse is of why you're not making a video, just do it anyways, right? Focus on your customers. Focus on the person that's going to resonate with you. One of my favorite features on social media, and I've shared this in the past, is the unfollow button and the block button, right? As soon as I see that somebody is not expressing to me like positivity, people that are not supporting me on my journey, I delete, unfollow, and block. Like I do all of the above. I like it. They're not part of my audience. By the way, some people will agree with your message. Some people will disagree with your message. My message is for the people that agree with my messages. I'm not talking to the people that disagree with me. So that's something else, right? It's a mindset that you guys have to shift from. I used to be so in my head, by the way, about posting. It wasn't even just video. I used to, even to type something on social media in the past, I wasn't so in my head that I was like, oh my God, what if I post this and people disagree with it? That's how much I was in my own way. But then I just, started thinking about like, they're not even my audience, right? So you just want to focus on who your audience is, right? For you guys, it's going to be social media pays, I think it pays you for posting reels or having a certain amount of followers. At this point, I do have on Facebook, like I literally just added all of my stuff to get paid, but I haven't got paid just yet. Not yet. But I have a friend, which is really what inspired me as well. Every single reel that he was posting, I mean, he had been doing it for like 4 years, and he had like 20 million followers now. But he was just doing this, right? Like just doing it daily, every single day, just doing one video. Right now, every single reel he's doing, he's getting $4,500 a reel, every reel for 60 seconds, right? So yeah, eventually I will be getting paid for these videos, but that's going to be a byproduct of me just being consistent. This is how it's going to happen for you guys too. You want to just do video, 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 educate, bring value, and then boom. And by the way, this is going to take you about an hour a day of your time. So want to make sure you time block it. That's the other thing that's really important about these strategies. You want to make sure you time block it. You make this part of your routine. It's not going to be your everything, right? Because this is not my everything. I'm doing content for an hour a day. And then I'm also doing follow-up. I'm doing calls myself. I'm doing events. I'm doing a lot of other things. So this is just one of the strategies that I'm doing. How many views do you need to get order to get paid? Great question. I will tell you once they pay me, because I don't know yet. That's a great question, Analia. I don't know how many views you need, to be honest. For me, they just they started to hit, like I was getting about 500 views on my videos, and then they sent me a message to say, hey, you qualify for monetization, like where they can put ads on my videos, right? So I haven't got paid yet, but I qualified for it. I had to put in all my payment details, my bank account. So I'll let you know once the money starts to pull in my bank account, and they'll let you know how many views it took. But
thank you. I'm curious.
I know, same thing. I'm curious too. I'll let you know when I find out.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Cool. I got another 4 minutes, guys. Any other questions? YouTube is almost, wait, your YouTube is almost to the point of being monetized. Great content, and 10 videos a week are doing great with the algorithm. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think the secret sauce for all this stuff is just the consistency, right? Consistency, bringing value. That's the main thing. And Danesi, question.
Hi, Leo. How are you?
Doing great. How about yourself?
Good, thank you. I have a question. I have heard that once you start making videos for YouTube, if you use any audio, any music on it, you have to have the author's permission.
Right. So one of the things that I do is that I use the audio directly from the platform itself, right? So I don't use audio like a song from outside of the platform, like Facebook or like Instagram or like what, because you can actually look through their platform and use the music that they already have connected. So for example, on Facebook, I'm not posting videos now. Some of them I do, some of them with music, but you can't monetize with music on them on Facebook. So some of my videos if you guys noticed recently, I started not putting music on my Facebook because they weren't able to actually promote and monetize on that. So I'm still learning all this whole process, right? This is currently what I got, but I think the main thing, guys, focus on who your target is. You guys are in real estate, most of you in here, your avatar is buyers and sellers. So I'm pretty sure you guys get questions, the same question over and over and over. And those are the first video ideas you should do, by the way. What questions do you guys get daily that you guys have to repeat yourselves 100 times? Make a video, right? If I have to answer a question more than twice, I was like, wow, this is a really good video idea. I should do it. Danesi, does that answer your question? I know I didn't actually answer it specifically, but based on my knowledge, like I said, I'm using the video music that's on the platform. Cool. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Is everybody excited about doing a video? Everybody?
Yes, Leo. Sorry, I was cutting off a little bit. Can you repeat what you just said? The last thing that you said about targeting buyers and sellers?
Yeah, target. It will focus on who your target audience is. And if you answer a question more than once, if you get like the same question twice, do a video around it. Right. So when you're on the phone or you're prospecting or you're door knocking, you're doing open houses, when you guys are out there doing that, if you get a question twice, that's an indication that you should do a video about it. That way
okay.
Documented.
Gotcha. All right.
You guys, one of the things that you guys are the content. You guys are the content. You guys are the secret sauce. That's what I would say. That's actually my next video. I said, do you want to know the secret sauce? This is the secret sauce. You're the secret sauce. You being you authentically and expressing yourself authentically, right? Think about it in your own business right now. right? People connect with you and do business with you because they like, know, and trust you. So the main intention that you need to convey on social is likability and trustworthiness, right? That's what you want to convey by being you. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. I really appreciate it. So it is 3 o'clock on the dot, guys. Unless anybody else has any pressing question, I will be concluding this Content Creator Mastermind. Next week, I do have somebody that I'm going to be interviewing. I'm going to be back to the normal format of interviewing someone else that, you know, has done over 100 transactions using social media as well. If you guys also want my previous recordings, they're all on my YouTube channel. So you guys can go to the YouTube channel. You guys can see my past Content Creator Masterminds. I've interviewed Gabe Mendez, a bunch of great people that crush it on social media. But thank you guys all for showing up today. I truly appreciate your attention and your time, obviously, because that's the most valuable asset that we have. And I'll see you guys very soon.
Thank you, Leo,
All
for the
right,
great.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you. Have
you,
a great day.
Leo.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.